primaries for National Youth Council 2025. The brief we are going to get is on national primaries for National Youth Council 2025. The Electoral Commission is scheduled to conduct primaries for the National Youth Council. The polling date for these primaries will be Tuesday, 30th September. That's next week. The polling time will be 9 a.m. and the venue will be here, the NRM Electoral Commission offices.
We as younger people, we as the youth, very many times we've been showing interest to protest in the NRM elections, and later we are very, very disappointed. As the NYC is taking place, going through elections, right now it's very unfortunate that you may find non-delegates fully participating in these elections. First of all, the Secretariat sent the guidelines showing that even the UNSA delegates are allowed. At the last time, people have put in money, people have mobilized. Now the Secretariat is saying, no, that's a big blow.
We are calling all youth who qualify, the youth of 18 and below 30, who qualify for National Youth Council, that we shall have elections here on Tuesday, 30th September 2025 at 9 a.m. The venue is here, and all of you are welcome. The NRM Electoral Commission calls upon all interested aspirants for the above positions to write to the Chairman NRM Electoral Commission expressing interest starting today. Starting today, Friday, 26 September, and ending on Monday, 29 September. For weekdays, we shall be in office from 8 to 5. Saturday, we shall be between 8 to 2. Sunday will be closed.
Tomorrow, we are going to elect these candidates. But as of now, many candidates have not been nominated. Why? You reach there, they say they have gone for lunch. With you come later. You reach like the time they have scheduled, they say you come later. Now, what is it? Tomorrow we are going for nomination for elections, but we are not nominated already. Why? At this point of time. So we call upon His Excellency the President, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, please come and help us. The Secretariat should be neutral in this election. I thank you.
All aspirants will be given nomination forms, which, if duly filled immediately, they will be nominated. If you come today, pick the form, fill it, you bring it back, we see that you qualify, we shall nominate you. Expression of interest and nominations will run concurrently and is free, no payment. No one should ask for any money from the youth.
Sergeant Gloria, the chairperson, Masaka District Youth Council, and the acting chairperson, Buganda Youth Caucus. As of now, I call upon the President is concerned to enter into the youth things all agenda. You know, we come into elections with a purpose. We came in as NRM, as Buganda, majority. We have few independents, but as of now, the NRM party is disappointing us. Tomorrow, we are having elections for the National Youth Council Committee, but we are having the Secretariat workers calling us, intimidating us, letting us forcefully vote for their own sons, candidates. They want them to go in those positions. My concern is, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, help us. Come into our concern. Tell your people for the Secretariat to leave us to have a fair elections. Let them not intimidate us. We are free to choose or elect our own leaders, because we are not electing for the Secretariat. We are electing for the all youths of Uganda. And this National Youth Council is for the all Uganda, because after the NRM elections tomorrow, we shall have the National Executive Committee of the Electoral Commission. And in that, we shall be voting for the National Youth Council that will help the all Ugandans, regardless of the party. But as of now, what is in the NRM Secretariat, we have fear that even tomorrow our elections will not go well as we want it to be. Our concern is, our president, it's you to come in, tell your people not to intimidate us.
What are we crying about? This is our cry. That the Secretariat, it's to solve. They plant in candidates, a thing which is very bad to us. They could just appoint it. Instead of disturbing us, we mobilize. The country is so big, the finances are so hard to get. Later on, you find that you've done what you have to do specifically, and later they appoint or they plant a candidate from the Secretariat even. Something which is abiding the law, because the person who is contesting from the Secretariat, we don't know even whether he wrote a resignation letter. That's first. Now what are we crying about, we as the youth who are supporting NRM? That our NRM is going to fade, mostly in the youth. If the youth start to cry, here it's only the judge to listen for this issue. You know it very well that NRM Secretariat disqualified Naku. Now on the list she's a delegate. Yet she was qualified. She was disqualified of being overaged. Right now, she's a delegate. Secondly, how can the Secretariat workers start calling us, mobilizing for someone? What are we doing in NRM?
We all know that NRM has 4 principles which are core. They are Pan-Africanism, democracy, socio-economic transformation, and patriotism. But really, at this moment, we are seeing none being practiced. Surely, we all know, like everyone calls the youth a disorganized group, but surely the party is the one disorganizing us. Why? Now, if you can say that you're going to call me to support a person, that means there is no democracy. Why? The Secretariat, instead of organizing us, is disorganizing us. Why do you have to maybe force us to support someone? Really, this is a call to the chairman of the party, because there should be a fair and free election in the National Youth Council.
I'm Museveni, and I'm here representing UNSA. The challenge we are facing in the NRM Secretariat, we are facing a challenge of transparency and accountability by the party officials, especially the people who are heading the party in the Electoral Commission. The team at the Secretariat is giving us a disservice. How can you start nominating today and you expect to nominate all candidates in a single day, and on different posts we have 6 and above candidates aspiring on that post, and above all, Secretariat people are not giving people time. You come, they say they are going for break, they are going for lunch, they are giving lame excuses. And above all, today we had another function. We had to launch the party manifesto, and many of the guys were going for that, and they are not giving us time. And then tomorrow they wish us to vote. And by 6 a.m. in the morning, some of the candidates were already at the Secretariat because they were favored and they were told, come early, they nominate them. Then the ones whom they don't want, they get nominated. They don't be nominated, shielding them, their people to pass through. Is the party single-handedly handled by people? Is the party for individual people? If the party belongs to people with godfathers and godmothers at the Secretariat, I think we don't have any chance to reach on the dining table and we share on the national cake of the party. So if it is like that, I think we see as youth, whom they call the disorganized group, we don't qualify to be next to them. So now if we don't qualify to be next to them, we are giving us fears to make sure that we forget the party and we don't lead in the structures of the youth. We wait until we got Elders League, we got veterans, because they are making the youth disorganized. Instead, I say the Electoral Commission of NRM is the one which is disorganized, but not the youth who are disorganized. Mr. President or the party chairperson, His Excellency Museveni, I know you are seeing me. I request you one thing. you clean up the house of the Electoral Commission, of the NRM, such that we can have clean and fair elections. And another concern, we request that the way it was done in the Youth League, let the registers be handled by ISO and security agencies, such that we can see transparency in the party and the youth. We get leaders we deserve by getting clear directives, because they said that UNSA members, they don't qualify to vote. Yet in the past directives, we used to vote. I don't know why they are stopping us from voting. We are young people. Our candidates are spending money on us, and we are spending our own money, and we are here in Kampala suffering, and the party is not seeing that, and they allow us to go like that. We shall not allow that. I beg to submit.
Our word is about the Secretariat, or about. First and foremost, one of the candidates aspiring for National Chairperson Youth Council has been working as in the Secretariat, that is Ongom Daniel. First, and then we don't know if he resigned, because we didn't see him resigning. So, exactly that tells us that the Secretariat is behind him, because he's behind him. First and foremost, he's 32 years. So we shall not allow an elder person to lead the youth, because he doesn't know our issues as the youth. So this is the time, if President Museveni, His Excellency Museveni, can't hear the youth of the voice, and he knows we make 75%, it means that we shall not be with him. Because there are mafias who are trying to disorganize the party, who have dismantled the party, who have gambled the funds, as Mr. Bruce has said. How can you imagine, some of us, we are the people who try to dismantle the NUP and so on. Because we passed through structures, we fought hard, even we had independent candidates on the district, but that man was not released. And actually it was released, but of course the Secretariat had to gamble that money. So we are saying, if we are not given what we are supposed to give, and those candidates who are beyond age are still in the race, we shall not vote tomorrow. We shall not vote tomorrow, unless the Secretariat is out of our game as the youth. Thank you.
You don't know this candidate who has been disqualified at the last moment, where he or she is going to belong. She will go to another party, because the Secretariat puts in the guidelines at the first time, and later they cancel.
As a concern, Your Excellency, we would have been given money for mobilization at the sub-county level, at the district level, and at the municipal level. But that money was not released. We demand for a reason why that money was not released. Because as youth, we used money to mobilize others to vote for us. Now, we are asking ourselves, really, why did that money fail to reach us? Was it eaten by the mafias or not?
Delegates will be facilitated. The youth elections, the youth will also be facilitated. These youth who are coming, they'll be given transport. You can tell them. If you're one of them, you can prepare your pockets.
They say that when you don't want the tails of the monkey to touch you, don't go in their dances. Now that we are ready to go for the voting, but we are raising our concerns for the good of the party, it needs to be cleaned, or else we beg the party chairman to quash the election tomorrow, and everything is sorted in the clear line. Because we are not going to get representatives we deserve, but instead we are going to get representatives that deserve by the Secretariat, which is an injustice, many of us.